Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks, and today I'm going to be going hands-on with the LG V10. This is a dual display handset that is media focused. There's a lot of interesting things going on, so let's dive right in. This Mobile Geeks video is powered by ASUS. The V10 has a 5.7-inch QHD IPS quantum display, so this is 2560 by 1440 with a PPI of 513. Now the secondary display that you see right up here by the top by the front-facing camera is 2.1 inches, an IPS display at 160 by 1040. Under the hood, we have a Snapdragon 808 processor with 4 GB of DDR3 RAM, and it comes with 64 GB of memory. And the micro SD card slot, well, that will take up to 2 TB if you can find a card. Now the camera's where it starts to get interesting. Now it has 16 megapixels with an f1.8 aperture, meaning it's going to be very good in low light, and it has OIS 2.0. On the front, we have a 5 megapixel dual lens. Now what this means is there's 2 camera lenses, 80-degree and a wide angle. What I like about this display is from off you can actually see the time, and then you can choose to start playing your music. So this is running Android Lollipop 5.1, and it does come with LTE. Now the V10 really does feel nice, rugged, and durable in your hand. They're not actually calling it rugged, but this surgical grade stainless steel that's around the side definitely gives the phone a very robust and well-built feeling. So now the camera's where things start to get really interesting. So we have the 2 front-facing cameras right here, and then right above it, the secondary display acts as a place where you can control the camera. So let's head into auto mode, but we're gonna hit the video camera there. Wait for the camera. There we go. And if we wanted to zoom in, we can totally do that. How are your pores looking today?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Really good.
So it's interesting the way that they have the iteration for the digital zoom here. One of the things that I had to kind of be careful of is you don't keep your finger over the camera. You just kind of hold it up like this, have your thumb over there, and then zoom in and out. There's a couple other cool things if you just want to play around with the camera. There's a snap mode here. So this is actually set up for whatever your favorite social network is. So you like Vine, you like Instagram, you can have the perfect time set up here. But I'm not going to play around with that, because what I really want to show you is this. No, yes. So now let me tell you about this section here that I really like. So you can find it in Snap, and you can set up the 3 different cameras. So the 2 cameras here are recording differently, and then we have the rear-facing camera there. Now I've already made an amazing video that I want to share with you. So let's check this out. So, see? And there's the audio. Or I can do something like this. Ha! Isn't that great? So you can see how, like, there's just some little things that are really set up for Instagram or Snapchat that are just kind of fun little iterations of stuff that, you know, it's just fun to play around with. I especially like this one. So now the reason why this one is darker is because I had the rear-facing camera in manual and not auto. But you can see here that on the front-facing camera, the quality is really quite great. So when we have the 2 lenses, you can kind of see that there's a little bit of a fisheye here that's kind of extending it around. So you know how Samsung has that mode where you can rotate the camera to get a wide angle? So these guys actually have 2 cameras that make the wide angle so you can fit everyone in. So instead of having like shake where you can like rotate it along, they actually just have the 2 separate cameras here. Now you can just see the slightest bit of fisheye around the edges, but it's really not that much. And design-wise, I do love the way that this fingerprint sensor looks. The only thing that I might add in is a little bit of waterproofing. Sometimes when I'm putting my phone down, I'm worried that the condensation from the drinks at the bar are going to go into my handset. So, this was a quick look at the LG V10, a media-focused handset. I can't wait to get my hands on one because, well, all of these features are things that I would love to start incorporating into my videos. What do you guys think? I'm your host, Nicole Scott, for Mobile Geeks.